Tamo, kaya lo sandribo. As, karangan na sa siya na harago.
Kaya noy sibo, kaya siya pinay sibo.
Hima, COVID ki vaccine kap thos siya na ngana duphas na haini dudi.
Ay haksang ka stog de. Ay kapoy. Nate, haksang ka stog de ba inguni da kapa kay kada no. Ay kapoy hasin.
Tamo, narak dringay dana isana hana sexual ho na phatro. Kap thok na phatabra ba.
Hoyare, section mana dum kapuro. Ay kapoy.
As, khangdre da. Kamay ngana dono khangdre. Phare, adu de chalu khige. Pungo, mama inda kapuge ko, papa ga leramo.
First headlines. Narcotic Affairs and Borders Police arrested 4 persons, including 2 women with heroin powder number 4. India reported 13,596 new COVID-19 cases, 166 deaths in the last 24 hours. And Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez pledges to abolish prostitution in Spain. Hello and welcome to ELITETV. You're watching the 12:30 p.m. English News Bulletin. This is SANATOMBI with the key highlights of the day. Before giving you the news, we request you to follow the SOP given by the government. Wear face masks when out in public, wash hands regularly, and maintain a minimum distance of 6 feet between one person and another. ELITETV requests you to get vaccinated in time to protect ourselves from this virus and play your part in the fight against COVID-19. Out of the news, we have a special request to make, that is for ELITETV News Channel. Contact to the email address info@elitv.in or to the phone number 940-289-0982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and Twitter for more information about the channel. Now the news in detail. A team of Narcotic Affairs and Borders Anabi Police Station arrested 4 drug peddlers, including 2 females with 50 solved cases of heroin powder number 4, weighing about 625 grams from the western side of Sawombong Bridge in Imphal East on October 16 around 6 p.m. According to police sources, the arrested persons have been identified as 24-years-old Mangtit Sat Lungdim, son of Chunglet Lungdim, a resident of 13 Suknu Road, M. Molum Village, Jurajanpur District. 28-years-old Thangmalan Vaite, son of Jongkizang Vaite of Moray Wards No. 8, Tangnopal District. 27-years-old Jingshonwam, wife of Jingkantun of Jongmunwan Village, Jurachandpur District, and 31-years-old Vaini Tem Gangte, wife of Kamlin Lan Gangte of Ngamkai Veng, Mulhoi Part 1, Moray, Tangnopal District. The NIB team also seized 1 Bolero bearing registration number MN06LA6865, 3 mobile handsets, 1 voter ID card, and 3 Aadhaar cards from the possession. The arrested individuals are part of a drug racket operating in Myanmar and Manipur. On verification, they stated that the seized heroin powder number 4 was bought from Myanmar from a Burmese drug dealer to be delivered at a place in Imphal East. A case has been registered with Anabi Police Station and investigation is underway, the source added. A one-day 7A side hockey tournament for players under 13 years of age was held yesterday at Kongbo Uchekon Kuno, organized by Social Youth United Club. Speaking in connection with the tournament, Games and Sports Secretary of the club, Rajan, said that altogether 13 teams are taking part in the tournament. He said initiatives have been taken up to be organized in different categories of the very tournament, which is being held under the aegis of Manipur Hockey, and added the tournament is sponsored by SKS Dry Fish Agency.
ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯍꯣꯀꯤ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯟꯗꯔ 17 ꯕꯣꯏꯁꯀꯤ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟ ꯑꯁꯤ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯣꯟꯁꯔ ꯕꯥꯏ SKS ꯗꯥꯏꯐꯤꯁ ꯑꯦꯖꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯎꯆꯤꯀꯣꯟ ꯈꯨꯅꯧꯒꯤ ꯏꯁꯥꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯚꯥꯏꯗꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯏꯁꯥ ꯁꯝꯅ ꯇꯝꯅ ꯄ꯭ꯔꯣꯚꯥꯏꯗꯔ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯁꯤꯅ ꯁ꯭ꯄꯣꯟꯁꯔ ꯇꯧꯖꯕ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯄꯥꯡꯊꯣꯛꯏꯕ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯑꯍꯥꯟꯕ ꯋꯥꯟ ꯗꯦ ꯅꯣꯡꯃꯒꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯕ ꯑꯟꯗꯔ 17 ꯕꯣꯏꯁꯀꯤ ꯑꯣꯏꯅ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯨꯒ ꯇꯤꯝ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯔꯨꯛ ꯌꯥꯏꯁꯤ ꯇꯤꯝ 19ꯅꯤ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯁꯤꯜꯂꯤꯕꯁꯤ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯍꯣꯀꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯠꯌꯦꯡ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯑꯃꯗꯤ ꯏꯝꯐꯥꯜ ꯏꯁ ꯌꯨꯅꯤꯠ ꯃꯅꯤꯄꯨꯔ ꯍꯣꯀꯤꯒꯤ ꯃꯤꯠꯌꯦꯡ ꯃꯈꯥꯗ ꯁꯤꯟꯖꯕꯅꯤ ꯑꯗꯣ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯕ ꯁꯨꯝ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯃꯦꯟꯁ ꯑꯣꯄꯟ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯒꯔꯜꯁ ꯑꯣꯄꯟ ꯑꯗꯒꯤ ꯖꯨꯅꯤꯌꯔ ꯕꯣꯏꯁ ꯖꯨꯅꯤꯌꯔ ꯒꯔꯜꯁ ꯁꯤꯁꯨ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ ꯅꯣꯡꯃ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏ ꯋꯥꯟ ꯗꯦ ꯇꯣꯔꯅꯥꯃꯦꯟꯁꯤ ꯅꯕꯦꯝꯕꯔ ꯗꯤꯁꯦꯝꯕꯔ ꯖꯅꯋꯥꯔꯤ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯃꯈꯥ ꯇꯥꯅ
A one-day free medical camp organized by Dr. Pratita Charitable Trust and Diamond Radio Khongjong was held at the residence of Moirangthim Hemanta, chairman of the trust at Sapam Maninglekai in Wangjing Tentai Assembly constituency. Speaking on the occasion, Moirangthim Hemanta informed that this is the 5th time the free medical camp has been conducted and there will be more such camps in different locations of the constituency for better accessibility to the aged and elderly people. Around 150 people were treated and free medicines were also provided during the medical camp, stating that further medical camps will also be held at 12 villages under Wangjing Tentai Assembly constituency. Moirangthim Hemanta began distributing forms for Dr. Pratita Memorial Health Scheme card and added date health schemes will be made available from the trust site to those who already had a health scheme card. BJP Moirang Mandal organized a reception party to welcome 15 new members and the event was held at MLA office Moirang. The chief guests were Government Chief Whip of Moirang Kendra MLA P. Sharachandra, Vice President of BJP Bishnupur District Committee KH Laxman and President of BJP Moirang Mandal Muhammad Abdul Hamid. The new members were greeted with souls and a few farmers were presented with a water pump set and electric motor. P. Sharachandra spoke about how Prime Minister Narendra Modi brings people together under a common belief. He said the ruling BJP government empowers women and appreciated the contribution of mothers and sisters for playing a big role in it. India has registered 13,596 new COVID-19 cases in the last 24 hours, the lowest in 230 days. The country also reported 166 deaths in the same time period. India's active COVID-19 caseload stood at 1,89,694, the lowest in 221 days, while the death toll reached 4,52,290. Notably, Kerala registered 7,555 cases and 74 deaths on Sunday. Meanwhile, 3 more people died of COVID-19 infection in the last 24 hours in Mizoram, taking the death toll to 386. On Monday, a total of 249 new positive cases were recorded in Mizoram. The positivity rate stood at 10.11% on Monday, while 18 cases were found positive during the True Night test. 231 cases were detected during the rapid antigen test. With these cases, Mizoram has so far registered 1,12,848 positive cases. Mizoram currently has a total of 11,633 active COVID-19 cases. At least 58 children were among the newly infected people, officials said. According to the State Integrated Disease Surveillance Program, IDSP, more than 12.22 lakh samples have been tested for COVID-19 so far, of which 2,464 samples were tested on Sunday. As regards vaccination, the government has administered 11.8 lakh doses to beneficiaries till October 16, of which over 6.9 lakh people have received the first dose and 4.9 lakh people have been fully vaccinated. Mizoram's recovery rate on Sunday stood at 89%. It's time for a short commercial break. To stay tuned for more updates.
Bunga, angta changjarake.
Yani pabung changbiro. Hekta leng changbiro. Karita na sige pabung.
Bunga, Panthavi Construction Private Limited ta flat lebagi khudong chabalei harisibo.
Leye pabung. G+6 structure da 2BSK 3BSK oigadaba. Kuigi Panthavi Green Homes Co residential project amakak lejer.
Oh, adudi 3BSK do na hekta book tawrusiro.
Mai khoda akupa marun khangisi kaino. Bunga, kamai tawbano.
yani ai jage khogi je punna 9.3 acres muk chawbe area da apunba flat masing 616 sagada bani mafamna khabam bam dia da Imphal International Airport gi minute 10 mu chalaga dum le housing matam gi modern living style da modern amenities kayam yawba koi samna harabada club house gymnasium indoor stadium tennis court swimming pool ade kids play area departmental store pharmacy koi rainwater harvesting loina na power backup ki facilities kayam sule aduga customer sing gi yengba nuai na bagi damakta flat asigi mongda sample amasu saraga dum thamjaraban
ꯑꯁ ꯌꯥꯝ ꯅꯨꯡꯉꯥꯏꯅꯤ ꯃꯣꯏ ꯄꯥꯕꯨꯡ ꯉꯁꯤꯃꯛ ꯕꯨꯛ ꯇꯧꯔꯁꯤꯕ
ngai khoda nangbo wa payment gi matang duna kam dawba
ahambada khoi gi apunba sembam du gi 10% di down payment pibiraga lemoriba 90% aduna khoi chahida 6.99% da thagi installment basis da tibi biaga
oh
ꯑꯁ ꯑꯗꯨꯗꯤ ꯌꯥꯝꯅ ꯂꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩ ꯌꯥꯔꯖꯥꯠꯅꯤꯅ ꯕꯨꯡꯉꯣ ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛꯀꯤ ꯃꯣꯗꯦꯜ ꯐ꯭ꯂꯦꯠꯇꯣ ꯑꯃꯨꯛꯇ ꯌꯦꯡꯒꯦ ꯌꯥꯒꯗ꯭ꯔꯣ
yani ayenganjage lengchinbiro lengchinbiro pamu lengchinbiro sianba bedroom with attached washroom le yembiyo menam 3 BHK gi koi flat
adudi 3 BHK ma book torosira
ꯇꯧꯔꯁꯤ
bunga adudi ngasi mai khoi 3 BHK gi flat ma book tawjari
yam nuajare pamu mayam ju thindab leitana ngasimak puri bok torom bom lekai da leriba panthubi construction private limited the lengchinbiro tuna ko pomoro khangbiyo amadi flat book topiyo
Hello and welcome back. Now more news and updates. Spanish Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez has pledged to abolish prostitution in the country. Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez made an announcement while speaking to supporters at the end of his Socialist Party's three-day Congress in Valencia on Sunday. Sanchez has said the practice enslaves women. According to a media report in Spain, prostitution was decriminalized in 1995, and in 2016, the United Nations (UN) estimated the country's sex industry was worth $4.2 billion. During a survey conducted in 2009, it came to light that up to 1 in 3 Spanish men bad for sex. In another report published in 2009, it was suggested that the figure may be as high as 39%, and a 2011 UN study cited Spain as the third biggest center for prostitution in the world behind Thailand and Puerto Rico. It has been reported that prostitution is currently not regulated in Spain. There is no punishment for those who offer paid sexual services of their own will as long as it does not take place in public spaces. However, in Spain, pimping or acting as a proxy between a sex worker and a potential client is illegal. According to the report, as per estimates, around 300,000 women work as prostitutes in Spain. 3 members of the Nihang Sikh order arrested for their alleged involvement in 35-year-old Lakhbir Singh's murder at Singhu border were sent to police custody for 6 days by a court in Haryana. Police claim the accused Narayan Singh, Bhagwan Singh and Govind Prit Singh have confessed to the murder and cited desecration of a holy book as a reason. After 2 Bihar laborers were killed by terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir on Sunday, Bihar's State Minister Nitish Kumar called on the Union Territory's Lieutenant Governor Manoj Sinha to express concern over the recent killings. Kumar also announced 2 lakh rupees ex gratia each to the deceased families. Earlier, a Bihar street vendor was also killed by terrorists in Jammu and Kashmir. With the hopes of finding the people who got buried in the landslide at Kokayar village in Idukki district, Kerala, it was an unbearable sight as rescue team members described it as the remains through mounds of slush and debris on Sunday, October 17. As the teams dug through the debris amid rains, they found the bodies of 3 children. The 3 were hugging each other in their death. As the team continued their efforts to find the remaining bodies, they found 3 more bodies in a similar state, a mother and her son hugging each other while a baby was found in its cradle. The mother and son were identified as Fozia, 28 years old, and 10-year-old Amin. According to reports, Fozia and her children had come to her paternal home in Idukki to attend a relative's wedding. The dead bodies have been shifted to Medical College Hospital in Kottayam. 3 people have died and 6 others injured after at least 6 vehicles crashed into each other on Monday on the Pune-Mumbai Expressway near Khopoli Police State. The incident occurred at around 5:30 a.m. when a truck carrying chicken was rammed from behind, following which other vehicles collided with each other, police added. A car was sandwiched between the 2 trucks. Before we wrap up, a recap of the headlines once again. Narcotic Affairs and Borders Police arrested 4 persons, including 2 women with heroin powder number 4. India reported 13,596 new COVID-19 cases, 166 states in the last 24 hours. And Prime Minister Pedro Sanchez pledges to abolish prostitution in Spain. That's all we have on this edition of ELITETV English News. Thanks for watching ELITETV. Have a great day ahead.